We're back at the Convocation Center for the third of 5 games today, Cade. And
yes.
if you had a boxing card, this would be the main event. Steubenville and Miami Trace, 20-3 for the Big Red, and the 0 in the loss column for Miami Trace, 23-0. Cade, let's run the tail of the tape sticking with boxing.
I mean, you got to talk about these two. Really the two seniors that are two upperclassmen that lead the way for both of these squads. For Miami Trace, you got to talk about Adam Guthrie. A lot of people know him on the gridiron more than the court, but still, he was the Division III District 14 Southeast District, obviously the coach's player of the year. He was on the first team according to the media, as the media gave it to Stadel, Julian Stadelman out of Warren. That's who they gave their player of the year, did the media. But the coaches understand how good Adam Guthrie is as an athlete.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's a 4-star offensive tackle with a lot of recognition in different areas that he would like to go play football. But looking here at the basketball court, he's also a great center on the inside. 6'7". There isn't a guy out there who can really guard that man.
I think what stands out to me the most about Adam Guthrie is how intelligent he is on the basketball court. Because he's not just, obviously he's a big bruiser and he can bully his way to the rim, but it's the way that he can spot passes. He knows how to play that 5 position, and that's why he's so difficult to guard and play against. If you're Steubenville. Flip things over to that Big Red squad. 20-3, they've had a great season. How can they get the job done today?
Their senior guard, Aiden Davis, he's committed to go play his basketball career, continue his career at West Liberty. He's a guy that they run through their offense a lot. Very good offensively scoring guard, can get to the bucket easily, and also is able to shoot on the outside. Is Davis, obviously, is the senior. So, I mean, he's a very talented guard in this squad for this Steubenville team. I mean, and offensively, Steubenville, when you look at it overall, this team has the best offense coming in here out of any team this entire weekend. They have the best scoring team.
Score about 77 a game.
Yes, they are up there. They can get on the board, and they've had a tough schedule. Tough season so far has Steubenville to this point. They faced really their only losses, St. Clairsville,
New Lexington, and then they lost to Morgantown.
Yes, a team out of West Virginia. So those are their only 3 losses the entire year. We already saw New Lexington win a district title earlier this weekend out of Division 4. So can Steubenville continue that?
I don't honestly. This is just, again, we talk about boxing, tail of the tape. This is the heavyweight battle. If this were the thing, they'd be throwing up
Muhammad Ali
they'd be throwing up that belt, that championship belt, the IFBB. This one is going to be fantastic, and you've got some real heavyweights throwing punches both ways as well. Let's go to and let's look at the starting lineups as Lou Horvath will do his favorite job of introducing them. Why don't we may not be able to quite replicate what Lou can do with his voice. We can, however, tell you the starting lineups. Let's start off with Steubenville.
Yeah, so Steubenville this evening, they're going to go with their regular 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So in the backcourt for them, you got the senior guard, Aiden Davis, number 1, as well as the senior guard, number 12, Will Taylor. Davis standing 5 feet 11 inches tall. Talked about him. He had 17 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals in that victory over Tri-Valley earlier this week. That was in their district semifinal matchup. He played very well in that basketball game. Taylor, 20 points, led the way with 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals, and 2 blocks. Moving forward, they really go with a 4-guard set with 1 forward. Very opposite of what Miami Trace likes to run. But Steubenville, you've also got Santino Haney, the sophomore guard, 5 feet 11 inches tall. He had 17 points, 2 rebounds, 9 assists, and a steal. He's really the guy who likes to handle the basketball for this team, likes to set up the offense for the Big Red. Trayvon Wiggins, the junior guard, standing 6 feet 1 inches tall, number 3 this evening. He'll be out there on the floor. And then the forward on the inside, listed at 6 feet 1 inches tall, the junior, number 5, Cole Bowers. And the head coach for the Big Red is Mike Haney in his 17th season. They are looking for their first district title since 2019. They are representing the East District as the East District really champion.
They combine districts in D3 with Southeast. East is that's why they're both technically 1 seeds coming into this game.
Yeah, now we'll go over to Miami Trace, and obviously we got to talk about them. 23-0, 0 in the loss column, one of very few teams across the state of Ohio that is still undefeated at this point of the season. They really only have 1 guard listed on this roster, and that's the freshman, number 4, Gage Bowers, standing 6 feet even inches tall. He likes to handle the basketball. Pretty solid for a freshman, I will say.
Another guy that's really talented, multi-sport as well. A lot of these guys, and that's the thing you notice, I look at the starting lineup, and 4 of the 5 guys are key pieces on that Miami Trace football squad that had a great year this year. And obviously Guthrie is in there as well, but I'm looking at, Trey Robinette's the starting quarterback.
Yes.
And he's hopping in here and playing. Julian Baker's the starting running back.
Yes.
And he's coming in there. So having that football background is really important. And again, it is also in tune with that physicality.
Yes.
That makes things really important for Trace. There's one more starter in that lineup
Sky
as well.
Sawyers. We'll keep an eye on him. I mean, he's really their second scoring option for this team. Him and Guthrie. Guthrie obviously is the guy that's going to be down the block. And the size advantage is going to favor the Panthers in this basketball game. We said that it is Muhammad Ali and Sonny Liston. If you were to say it, Sonny Liston is Miami Trace. Muhammad Ali is Steubenville. Muhammad Ali in the sense, bro, the quick man likes to dance. That's what Steubenville is going to do. They're going to be quick. They're going to try to dance. They're going to try to keep it on the outside.
Those little kids for Steubenville were getting them hyped. They had the warm-ups there for the handshakes and all that, and the pregame pleasantries as Miami Trace lineups are introduced. There is Baker. Very talented player, both on the gridiron and on the hardwood. And big thing right now, and another thing that I'm noticing right now, is this is a heavy black and white crowd. Miami Trace has brought it. Great student section. There's Robinette, who adds a little bit more size, and then the big man, Adam Guthrie.
You want to talk about a man like Sonny Liston, like that, the big, heavy bruiser. They use that comparison for what this game is going to be, so We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens here in this basketball game.
You definitely, just looking at him right now, you can feel that it is a size advantage for the Panthers of Miami Trace. They definitely have that advantage. I think they played their best game of the season as well in their last game against a really, really good Warren school that would have also been very deserving to be in this spot. They were able to take them down by 8, 79-71.
Here we go.
Let's do this.
Here we go.
We've been waiting for this one. And again, we talked about main events. This one has a big fight feel. Taking the tip, it's going to be number 2, Santino Haney for Steubenville, and then number 22 will pop that in for Miami Trace.
As that'll be
22,
Sawyers.
Sawyers, yeah.
And they win the tip out the gate, go the Panthers.
Here is Baker getting it inside. You're going to see a lot of this. Just Guthrie in the paint. Big man going to work early, and he falls. And he causes a couple of collisions there. Again, when a man of that size gets going, not much you can do to stop it. Offensive foul.
That'll go against Haney.
Yeah, Haney got a great job there by Bowers underneath the basket to take the charge. Miami Trace, again, coached by Ben Ackley, the coach of the year in Division III District 14. They go up ahead here. This is Sawyers, and he'll dump it off on the outside to Robinette. Robinette back to Sawyers at the midcourt logo. And now that was Bowers, excuse me. Now they're going to work inside. Sawyers back to Baker. Baker to Guthrie. Here we go. Guthrie, nice kick out. Again, talk about that intelligence. Nice cut back door. Julian Baker missed the layup. Back the other way go the Big Red. Haney in the corner is able to pass it off. That was Davis. And now inside, that's Taylor. No good. Rebound Guthrie.
And that'll be something that I'm very interested to see is what's the rebound difference in this game going to be. The size advantage is visibly Miami Trace in this game.
There's a
steal.
steal.
Turn it over.
Taylor quickly going the other way. Tried to dump it off inside. Fight for the basketball. And it's going to be a held ball. And it will stay with the Big Red. I think Taylor kind of got caught in two minds there.
Yeah.
I don't. He kind of wanted to pass it off, but then I think at the last second tried to kind of keep it for himself. And now Haney will inbound here, looking for some help. And they go all the way back out. First time we've called Trevon Wiggins' name as he touches the basketball. Nice pass inside to Haney. Here's the three-pointer. Cash.
From Dean Martin Boulevard for the tray.
Cole Bowers.
Cole Bowers.
Again, that's another interesting thing. There's two Bowers on either side. There's a Bowers for Steubenville, Cole, and then for Miami Trace, you've got Gage Bowers. Wonder if there's any relation there. As Guthrie goes to work and puts it down for 2. Miami Trace reclaims the lead.
See, and this is where I think Steubenville will try to stay on the outside in this basketball game. They shoot it quite well from the floor, 47.04%. They can shoot it pretty well from 3, just a shade under 34.5% from 3. So they can shoot the basketball from the outside. I think that's what they're going to try to attack in this game.
Here comes another deep 3, another Cash.
Here we go.
Cole Bowers is heating up.
Change and difference in stylistic basketball here. Very, very much a difference.
All the way out now. This is the other Bowers. for Miami Trace. He's able to get it into Guthrie, and Guthrie has it poked away, and it is off of him. Wiggins with a nice hand in there. And Steubenville gets the basketball back. Now another three-pointer. Can they keep it hot? Ooh, in and out.
Halfway down.
That went about as far down as it can go without going down.
And a whistle and a foul
And they get a foul. First foul of the game committed on the defensive side. We had that offensive foul on the first possession.
Ball charge number 3, Trayvon Wiggins.
So to go against Wiggins there. So already 2 fouls for Steubenville. I think in this basketball game with Steubenville, you're probably going to get into foul trouble against this game. Against a higher team and a team that, they're already doubling Guthrie on the inbound there. We're the Big Red. So they're going to have trouble because they don't have a man on the roster that can, even size-wise, can match up against Guthrie. So they'll have a lot of double teams.
Yeah, these two schools almost 200 miles away from each other. As Guthrie is fouled,
He'll go to the line, shoot.
he'll go to the line. You're going to see this site a lot as well. He gets fouled often.
He had a lot of free throw attempts in the game against Warren.
Yep.
There were, for some reason, I guess there wasn't really any statistics I could find on that game, which is wild because that was
Big game.
between two big teams. Could find them on Steubenville, but I guess that goes back to some of the discussions we said with that competitive advantage with some coaches.
And Guthrie misses the first free throw short. Could be something to keep an eye on again with the free throws. And Guthrie will shoot the second one, and he'll no, it won't get it. Looked like it was going to go down, so Guthrie empty at the free throw line. Back the other way go the Big Red. They lead it 6-4. First 3 minutes here of this Southeast East District Final in Division 3, Region 11. Drive it inside, and now kick it in the corner. Here's the three ball that was short. Bowers almost grabbed it off the rim, and now the rebound bounces around. It's still picked up by the Big Red. Going around the corner is Bowers. He kicks it all the way out. Wiggins put it in the corner.
Good passing.
Really good passing. Now the floater comes in no good, and Guthrie's able to snag that rebound.
Yeah, Guthrie on one of those three-point attempts almost had a goaltending, almost touched the ball before it came down there. Did Guthrie. Needs to be wary of that.
Now in the corner, this is Robinette. Get it to Guthrie. Guthrie, the double teams are coming in, spinning inside and scoring.
Good move, easy there from Guthrie. He has all 6 the points here for Miami Trace. And he has 4 rebounds at this point.
He's going to stuff the stat sheet. He's been doing it all season long. Now inside, here is Santino Haney. He kicks it off for 3, no good. That was Taylor on the 3. Back the other way now goes Bowers. Bowers up and in.
Good take there from Bowers. First lead of the game for Miami Trace.
No, Sawyers. Excuse me, Sawyers, not Bowers. Did a great job either way, and now a foul.
That'll be a little bit of a trip there. Just tangled up the feet, trying to get a take there was Haney. He's favoring one leg a little bit there after getting tangled up in that situation. But I like the game plan from Steubenville so far. I
also like Steubenville's uniforms.
I do as well.
Very clean set.
I like the little logo that's on the side of the shorts.
Very clean set.
But I mean, we'll see how this game will play out with Steubenville, and they'll continue that because now we're going to see a 2-3 zone here from Miami Trace.
Yeah, again, when you've got a guy like Guthrie in the perimeter, he can defend, and it also opens up situations like that where there's going to be a lot of three-point attempts. And back the other way goes Miami Trace. In the basketball now, this is Bowers. Looking for Guthrie inside, being defended by Bowers, putting it up and getting the roll.
It's too easy. It's almost like you got Shaq down there on the inside.
Yeah, and really
good pass.
A beautiful pass and a stumble.
One.
Baker ran into him as Aiden Davis, one of the leading scorers, another guy who's real familiar with the gridiron as well, their starting quarterback.
Yes. Guthrie once again.
Guthrie
almost stripped it away.
Steals, able to pick up the dribble. Now in the corner, nice back and forth pass. Now Guthrie inside, beautiful cut, bounce away. And in the end, I think Sawyers tried to get it, and Robinette going to war. Robinette still has it.
Oh, good poke
and
out.
Now it's poked
good poke
away.
out by Wiggins. Or excuse me, that wasn't Wiggins. It was Taylor.
Will Taylor with the poke out there. And, yeah, hectic sequence for all parties in that moment. Baker's open here at the right elbow. He'll step into one from 2, won't go. Rebound by Steubenville.
Easy.
Back the other way. Beautiful pass, up and in.
Good take there. See, that's where transition buckets are going to be key in this basketball game for Steubenville. They can move it quick. They're going to be quicker than Miami Trace in this game. Speed versus size. That's the matchup here.
Yeah, we're locked at 10. Ooh, almost a double dribble there. Now in the corner, Bowers had to get out of trouble. He did. And then it's thrown away. Nope. Stepped out of bounds.
Davis didn't think he was on the line. I mean, this Steubenville team defensively, they forced 13 steals a game. This team defensively is very, very, very strong when you look at it top to bottom. But and they also have the other crazy stat about this team. They score the most, but they have the highest point differential out of any team that'll be here this weekend.
Right underneath the basket, off the screen.
It's 10 of their 12 points. 5 rebounds already in this basketball game, does Guthrie.
Now straight to the cup.
Almost
now
turned
off
it
the
over.
kick out. Nice fake there. Haney driving inside,
good
putting it in
pass.
the corner for Davis
Good
for 3.
pass.
Cash money.
Drive and dish. They're not going to be able to recover in that situation. Good offensive possession there for Steubenville.
Steubenville able to. Sure, they wanted a walk, did the red and black faithful. Now Guthrie has it. Here's a 3 coming in from Robinette. Bang!
We're trading now. Here we go, folks.
15
it
to
out.
13. Another 3 coming in from Wiggins this time. No good. Rebounded by Miami Trace. Here they go back the other way. Cade Whitaker, by the way, is into the game now. Number 21. Nice kick in the corner. Wiggins with a great play.
What a save.
He's a little hurt, but he made the play there. 4 on the floor right now, and it's rejected. Sawyers
again
with the rejection.
That's the thing about this Miami Trace team. They're very, I mean, obviously you have Guthrie who's a junior, but the 2 seniors that get a lot of minutes on this team, and Sawyers and Robinette, also show their experience. I mean, this team is looking for its first district title since 1998. 27 years it's been for Miami Trace. 2017 was their last trip here. They lost to the Falcons of Fairfield Union.
Ooh,
that'll be a foul.
Tough collision there.
That'll be a foul.
Between Davis and Robinette,
don't
the starting quarterbacks.
Yeah, how about that? Don't see both starting quarterbacks going up for a jump ball.
And Robinette will check out of the game after that. Sawyers comes back in, the senior.
Yeah, Robinette with 2 fouls already in this game. 1:17 left in the first.
Been a good first quarter. Back and forth we go. Both teams have had leads. Right now it's Trace by 2. Possessing the basketball. This is Will Taylor. Deep 3 from Davis. No good. Rebounded by Whitaker. And Trace can go back the other way. Sawyers now has it at the logo. Inside, here's Guthrie. Steubenville also made a substitution. In the game now is Joe Ray. Here's Guthrie being defended by Ray, and he almost had it swiped away, and now they get a foul. I think he hacked the arm a little too strongly.
Cole Bowers with that foul. That's his
and they do indeed get it on Bowers.
Yeah, and obviously for the Panthers of Miami Trace, Ben Ackley in his 4th season, the Division III District 14 Coach of the Year. Really the Coach of the Year both by the media and the coaches.
When you go unbeaten, you're going to probably win some awards. There's a deep 3, cash it. Sky Sawyers.
That's what Miami Trace is going to need to do in this game, is be successful.
And there's
from
a
the
floater
outside.
that doesn't go. Rebound is tipped into Bowers. Gage Bowers, the freshman, going the other way. Baker into the corner to Sawyers. Now in the corner for Whitaker, who spins around.
Wow.
Whoa! Big collision.
I think it was trying
Taylor
to do a
was going
closeout.
for
There
the
was
flying
Taylor.
block, and it's going to be 3 free throws.
We'll see if
Unless, he may not have. If he didn't shoot the basketball, it won't be free throws.
No, they're going to say it's on the shot.
That's 3. Well, now the officials are discussing whether or not it's 2 or 3.
I mean, he didn't seem like he was. I think they said 2. Oh, it's because it's the bonus. It's because it's the bonus. That's the situation.
Yeah.
It's not a shooting foul. It was on the floor as the foul called, so it's a bonus shot situation.
Yes. So Whitaker off the bench, score the first bench points of the game, and he does. Again, Miami Trace typically runs with mostly the same 6. Steubenville a little bit deeper. They got a couple guys they can bring off the bench as they do make a couple of substitution. Adams is into the game now. number 11. He's in as well, of course, as Ray. Whitaker made the first, and he cashes the second. 7-point lead, largest of the game so far for Miami Trace. Steubenville needs to get a bucket here at the end of the quarter.
I might think about playing for a final shot opportunity here if I'm Steubenville. It doesn't look like they're going to do that. They're trying to work quickly. Now they're going to do it.
Yeah, I think they will.
Now they're going to do it.
They got the direction from the coach. Here's Davis. Left elbow inside, putting up the 2 and getting it. Nice shot there,
Good work there.
From Santino Haney. Here comes the half-court heave, and it's just a little bit short. That was more like a full-court heave, honestly. But a thrilling first quarter comes to a close, and Steubenville trails by 5. 20-15, Miami Trace leads after one. Guthrie with 10 points and 5 rebounds to get it rolling here in the first. We'll step aside. Second quarter action when we come back. You're watching high school basketball on Total Media Sports.
Hungry for something amazing? Sully's in the Valley is now open in Beaver, serving up the best flavors around, from sizzling brick oven pizzas to what might be the best Reuben in Ohio. Every bite is made with top quality, high-grade ingredients, fresh, flavorful, and crafted to perfection. Sully's is your new go-to spot. Come see what everyone's talking about. Sully's in the Valley, now open in Beaver.
When every second counts, trust Emergency Medical Transport of Ohio. Covering Scioto, Pike, and Adams County, we're ready for any transport need. 911 emergencies, hospital transfers, dialysis, nursing home transports, and more. Safe, reliable, and always prepared. Our team is dedicated to getting you to where you need to be when you need to be there, because your care is our priority. Emergency Medical Transport of Ohio, ready when you need us. Serving Scioto, Pike, and Adams County. Call today or learn more online.
We'll see how it plays out down the stretch. First quarter full of offense, though. Full of offense.
Yeah, really, really good first quarter. Miami Trace will get things started here with Baker in the second. Miami Trace won a couple of nail-biters over the course of the year. Won games by 2 or 1 point. And they're used to closing these games out. Yeah, he walked.
That's an easy travel there from Guthrie. His feet weren't set. He was trying to corral the basketball, took an extra step.
And that football background with Guthrie, of course, because obviously, you know, he is going to be playing football at the next level. As you mentioned earlier in the show, he's got multiple Power 4 offers to play in as an offensive lineman in the next level. But that strength absolutely translates to the basketball court, doesn't it?
And it really does for Guthrie in the way he's able to dominate the inside paint press. He's a true just big. That's what he is. He's that old style bruiser on the inside.
Yeah, he's not going to shoot any threes today.
And Haney rises over him.
Right over him.
Starting to see Haney step up.
Yeah, he's been good. That's 4 points, 3 assists for him as well today. Steubenville, a lot of assists in their basketball. They pass the ball a lot. Guthrie now has it at the top. Not where you want Adam Guthrie to have the basketball.
Yeah.
He passes it off, and he'll go back to his more familiar home of the paint. He sets the screen now. This is Bowers now. Ooh, Guthrie lost it.
Turns it over again. Fourth turnover of the game for the Panthers already.
Back the other way from the free throw line. Good. That's Davis.
They love the elbow area, does Steubenville. Most of their points in this game have been almost turned it over to Miami Trace, but most of their points so far in this game have been around that elbow area or on the outside. That's where Steubenville has found their home. That's where I think they need to find their home in this game.
Baker gets it into Guthrie, doing his thing, going to the basket, missed the shot. And Davis gets the rebound. Guthrie tried to steal it away. So did Baker.
They got
Davis
numbers.
Able to hang on behind the back. Swinging it around. Here's Davis for 3 in the lead.
What a possession. What a possession. Easy with 3. Davis.
7-0 run from the Big Red. 30-second timeout. We'll step aside as well. You're watching high school basketball on Total Media Sports.
Are you feeling the chill or battling the heat? Look no further than Austin Heating and Cooling, your one-stop solution for all your HVAC needs. Serving Beaver, Ohio and beyond, we offer complete residential and light commercial services, including HVAC installation, repairs, and maintenance. But that's not all. Partnered with Village Construction and Septic, we provide comprehensive solutions from walk-in coolers to wood boilers, plumbing, and even camper services. With over 15 years of experience, you can trust us to keep you comfortable all year round. Call Corey Austin at 835-1365 or find us on Facebook. Austin Heating and Cooling, your comfort is our priority.
6:16 to go in this first half, and Miami Trace had a 5-point lead at the end of the first quarter that has evaporated over the last minute and 30 seconds or so as Steubenville has gone on a quick 7-0 run to start the quarter, spurred on by some great ball movement and some great defense as well, and they show it again, stealing the basketball away.
I mean, that's 5 turnovers in this first half by Miami
Now they
Trace.
go quick back
None
the
for
other end.
Steubenville so
Here's
far.
Taylor putting it up and in.
They're working quick, and it's working well. Need to get back on defense here. Almost another turnover.
Very nearly. Sawyer's almost had it. Now here's Bowers for 3. No good.
First miss from beyond the arc in this game for Miami Trace. They've been shooting very well, high percentage in this game so far.
Yeah, there's Davis on the floater,
much.
no good. Yeah, Miami Trace made their first 2 free throws, or 3-pointers, excuse me. They missed the third. Now Whitaker inside, trying to feed it to
Threw it
Baker.
right away.
Now wide open. Here's Taylor going to the basket, laying it up and in.
Easy bucket there. I mean, back-to-back turnovers. The defense is rearing its head right now. Almost
It's
another
now
one.
an
They got
11-0
another one.
It's an 11-0 run. Back the other way. Taylor's
Blocked.
rejected by Bowers. Now a 3 from Davis.
Oh!
Bang! Another timeout for Miami Trace.
Big Red.
The Big Red Machine. We'll step aside here at a packed Convocation Center. You're listening to high school basketball on Total Media Sports.
A proud sponsor of Eastern Pike Local School Sports, Chase Brown Law, LLC is your trusted attorney in Waverly, Ohio. Whether it's real estate, closings, title searches, estate planning, probate, child custody, or divorce, we're here to help. Visit us at 112 West 3rd Street or call 740-947-2176. Chase Brown Law, your partner in navigating life's legal complexities.
Discover the ultimate destination for custom apparel at Elizabeth's Custom Tees. Specializing in direct-to-film printed apparel and top-notch embroidery, we bring your designs to life with crisp vibrancy. From sports team to businesses, we got you covered. Our embroidery services offer a classic, high-quality finish. Whether it's clothing or accessories, we customize it all. Serving Beaver, Ohio, and beyond, contact Philip or Kristen Babs at 357-6531 or 395-4905. Visit us on Facebook or email elizabethstees@gmail.com. Elevate your style with Elizabeth's Custom Tees today.
Miami Trace had a 5-point lead at the end of the first quarter. It was 20-15. They led it. It is now 29-20. How about a 14-0 run?
Yeah.
From Steubenville.
Yeah, I mean, Steubenville, a couple big threes. Davis has
And
got off to a slow
pressure
start
as well.
Yes, they forced a handful of turnovers, almost 3 straight turnovers on Miami Trace possessions that Steubenville has forced. And Davis finally getting into this basketball game for the Big Red. He has 13, got off to a slow start. Boy, he's been hot.
Yeah, here's Guthrie. They need him to get going. Had a great start, but he's been quiet here in this second quarter. Guthrie going to work inside, gets it to go.
Got the 2.
That strength is so difficult to deal with. Now at the top, here's Davis, who's been hot from behind the arc. And Santino Haney with the
no,
pass
look,
inside
pass.
to Davis, and another great pass. Layup was
couldn't
no
get it.
good.
It was Ray.
And Miami Trace trying to just steal a little bit of momentum back. We talked a lot about momentum possessions. This one feels like another one if they could just go on a quick little run.
Ray and Guthrie.
And
Another
instead,
turnover.
it's poked away.
Another turnover.
And it's Haney, who has been really good.
8 turnovers for the Panthers so far.
At
Didn't mean to cut
poking
you
that
off there.
ball away. No, it's fine. As Davis pulls up from deep, and he couldn't get it to go. Guthrie was able to snag the rebound. That puts him up to 6. Now in the corner for 3, no good. That was Sawyer's shooting the shot. And now Haney will take it back up the floor. Haney trying to go coast to coast. Cuts it back. Wiggins lost it for a second, able to regain it. Now he swings it in the corner to Davis. You got to play up tight on Davis. He's been unafraid to shoot that 3-point basket.
Yeah, 13 points already in this basketball game for
Leads the way
Davis.
for all scorers. He passed Guthrie on that last possession, and he extends his lead now.
Great pass.
He's got 15.
Little goggles right there from Wiggins. He says, I got you. Court vision showing out here. Largest lead of the game right now for the Big Red.
And a loose basketball.
They're going to get Davis on a foul.
Yeah, Davis was fighting for it.
He said he was diving for the ball,
Yeah.
looking at the official saying, I'm trying to dive for the basketball. He was getting tangled up there. He didn't have the position on the inside.
Coach Haney was furious.
Most of that Steubenville coaching staff over there was pretty upset with that one. As we'll see a substitution here as Wiggins will head to the bench and Bowers will also head to the bench here for the Big Red. Checking into the game for the first time, Jeremiah Hinton, as well as I'm trying to remember the other one. I think it was Taylor who checks back into the game.
Yeah,
They're going to get it
now
quickly
they go
to
deep
Guthrie.
to Guthrie. Nice pass caught there, and Guthrie goes straight to work, and he'll head to the free throw line for 2.
I wonder if we'll get almost a hack a Guthrie type game from
Well, he
the
missed
Big
the
Red.
first 2 free throws that he had. We'll see how he does here at the line.
It's a second team foul. Adam
It's a
Guthrie at the line.
9-point game right now.
2 shots.
Steubenville in the ascendancy as Guthrie misses the third. So he's 0 for 3 from the line.
Yeah, struggled so far from the charity stripe, has Guthrie.
Guthrie's second attempt is up, and he gets that one to fall. So he is off the mark from the free throw line. He gets 1 of 2, and he's up to 13 points and 6 rebounds. Here's Haney back the other way. Haney spinning. He got the matchup he wanted on Guthrie. Now flying in for the block attempt. They get it back to Haney. He shoots. No good. Guthrie snags the rebound. Haney poked it away. Haney gets it back denied. Still got it to Steubenville. And
another,
Guthrie rejects it
it'll be a
again,
foul on
but it's going to
Guthrie.
be a foul.
Almost another block there from
They're
Guthrie.
going to get Guthrie on the. Or no, I don't think it's.
No,
it's
it will
on
not be
Guthrie.
Guthrie. It'll be Bowers.
Bowers.
His first
It's his first foul. And now shooting 2 will be
Sentinel
Will
to the
Taylor.
line.
He had 20 in that win over Tri-Valley, which is a really impressive win. Tri-Valley was a great school, at least on the basketball court. They had a great season. A lot of people expected them to be here. But Steubenville were able to take them down.
I mean, the Big Red have their ability to shoot is really what I think it has allowed them to make this deep of a run and be the team that they are this year. They're just a well-oiled machine when it comes to being efficient from the floor and getting buckets. We're even seeing that so far. They're shooting 44.8% from the floor.
And that's off of Taylor. Missed the second free throw. So it's a 9-point game again. Steubenville with the lead. 2 minutes and 56 seconds to play in this first half. It's been a good one so far.
And how about this? Jeff Bowles in the house now watching a little bit
yeah.
of district final action. Standing up there up under the side scoreboard behind the Miami Trace bench.
Back in the other way. Here's Baker. Gets it back
Turns it
outside,
over.
and it's turned over. And now they want an offensive foul to the Trace faithful. They don't get it. Now here's Davis for 3. No good. Rebounded by Miami Trace, and they're fighting for it in the corner, and it will stay with the Panthers. Good effort there from Sawyers to keep the basketball.
As we're going to see both the starters check back in, and Wiggins and Bowers. Cole Bowers and Trayvon Wiggins. They're going to give Ray a rest on the bench, so Cole Bowers will have the.
Yeah, they got probably about 8 guys we've seen so far, so a deep depth on the bench, a factor for Steubenville.
And we're going to see Cole Bowers sit there and smile at the Miami Trace bench and say, yeah, I got to guard Guthrie, guys. I'm going to try my best.
As Robinette will take it up the floor, being defended by Taylor. Now they get in a double team. Cross-court pass to Sawyers. Now he gets it to Bowers. Now Sawyers pulls up from 2 in the mid-range. No good. Haney snagged the rebound. Back the other way he goes. Dumps it off to Davis. Taylor almost lost it. Now he spins around the defender,
Ooh,
put it
that's a
up,
foul.
and that's going to be a foul. That one's definitely going to be on Guthrie. And it'll be 2 free throws for Taylor.
Yeah, not too many fouls from Miami Trace before really the past 2 possessions. It was the first free throws of the line last time down for the Big Red, and now they're shooting free throws 3 and 4 here for Taylor. Miami Trace, though, the crazy stat I'm looking at right now, Ethan, is 50% from the floor, and they're down almost by double digits currently.
Yeah.
Steubenville's run right there with Aiden Davis and Haney on those, those easy pull-up jumpers around the elbow and a couple big threes put him in this position.
And Taylor gets the first free throw. Davis has hit a couple of threes. He's got 15 points already.
For Santino Haney.
As we see
And
Jameer Adams.
Haney checks out. Played well so far, Santino Haney.
Only a sophomore, Santino Haney.
Yeah.
And like I said, he handles the basketball mostly for this squad, and I'm very impressed with his ball handling skills.
Taylor puts the second one up and in. And the lead is the largest so far. 34-23 is the advantage, as Steubenville now will exude a little bit of pressure. Robinette needs some help. He flings it across the court to Sawyers. Sawyers going to drive inside, dump it to Guthrie. Guthrie gets it poked away. Great job there by Adams. Spoke it away. Now in transition, Taylor's got it in the corner. And they set the defense up now. Davis from the parking lot, no good. And it's rebounded by Guthrie.
And that's what I've liked so far. It's the pesky guard defense. When they dump it into Guthrie, the pesky guard's there for Steubenville.
Here's a three for Miami Trace. That doesn't go. They've got a lid on the basket right now. Only 3 points in the whole quarter for Miami Trace.
Yeah, they've struggled. 10 turnovers this half for the Panthers.
Taylor almost lost it there. Instead, he just coasts to the hoop, and he doesn't get the roll. It doesn't go down, and then Trace throws it away.
11 turnovers already in this first half for the Panthers. This is probably the largest that they have trailed this entire season.
Yeah.
This team 23-0. We talked about a couple of those games that they poked out that have been close. At Logan Elm by 6, at Jackson by 7. Looking even further down the list.
Probably the second
London.
Jackson game, which was on February 1st.
That was the closest one.
That was a 2-point game that they won. Guthrie had a couple of key buckets late in that game. They did trail.
At Chillicothe was tough too. They won that game by 2, and they beat London at home by 3. So they've played close games throughout. This is their largest deficit of the entire season at this point. Down by 11. Double-digit lead right now for the Big Red.
And they've got a minute left in this game, in this first half. We'll see how Steubenville decides to operate here with 11-point lead and
kick.
Yeah, they're going to hit a kick ball. So the Big Red will retain the basketball. Again, Steubenville always so good athletically.
Yeah.
Really doesn't matter what sport it is. Obviously, such a great legacy on the gridiron, but they're pretty good at basketball too, 20-3. And this guy also could do it all, Davis, and now he gets it in the corner. This is Taylor, and it's back to Davis. Great ball movement. Here's Haney for 3. No good, and it hits off the top of the backboard.
They're going to let him play? No. Okay, they won't let him play.
Miami Trace stopped.
They're lucky that they will not let them play. Coach Haney over there for the Big Red is saying, no, it hit off the side. It did hit off the top.
It hit off the top, but Miami Trace stopped there. They got to be careful. They don't want to leave that away because, well, they could have had a second chance opportunity.
And a big circle for this as we, I believe we see South Webster walking in.
This is almost a travel. Yeah, very nearly a disaster. Now Guthrie gets it. Now feet in the corner. Here's Sawyers for 3. Got it. They needed it.
They needed that 3. Play for the final shot here if you're Steubenville. Take a high percentage opportunity. Get it to fall. Put the momentum back into your hands.
16, 15, 14 seconds to go in this first half. We got a little bit of a trap going, and there's a timeout called by Steubenville.
That'll be their first. They'll take a 30-second. Just trying to draw up a play here in this situation.
Yeah, we'll stay here for this 30-second timeout as Miami Trace will try to set their half-court defense. 9.3 to go in this first half. Cade, what are some of your observations from this matchup?
So far, I mean, this is exactly how I thought that this game was going to play. I thought this game was actually going to be closer points-wise than what it is, but stylistically, this game is playing out exactly how I thought. Steubenville is going to try to settle for those easy jumpers that Miami Trace is going to give them on the inside and hit their threes. They've done that so far in this ball game. I mean, they've struggled. They're not great from the three-point mark, 33.3%. I mean, obviously, that's above average in this situation, but from the field, they're 39.4%. You know, they've struggled a little bit on those inside shots. We've seen that from a couple blocks from Guthrie, but Miami Trace has played their brand of basketball with Guthrie. If I wanted to say a change, I say Miami Trace, get it into Guthrie, kick it out, hit some of those threes from the outside.
That's what they did on that last possession. Guthrie with a great kick out there for his second assist of the game, and Sawyers was able to drill the 3 for his 6th point. Steubenville going to try and go to work here and lost the basketball, no foul. They get it in the half court. Bowers came around the corner, put up the shot, no good, and good defense there by Miami Trace in the half court to preserve the 8-point lead. The lead grew to as big as 13, but Miami Trace cuts it to an 8-point game at halftime. Big Red leads it 34-26. We'll step aside. We'll come back with some halftime stats and reactions as well as some keys to the second half. You're listening to high school basketball on Total Media Sports.
In life's most challenging moments, turn to the compassionate staff at Cox Burkett Funeral Home in Beaver, Ohio. Whether you're facing an unexpected loss or considering pre-planned arrangements, the team is here to assist you every step of the way. You will be guided through all aspects of the arrangement process with care and understanding. At Cox Burkett Funeral Home in Beaver, they're there to support you in creating a service that honors and celebrates the life of your loved one. Cox Burkett Funeral Home, where compassion meets understanding. Call anytime.
Discover the ultimate destination for custom apparel at Elizabeth's Custom Tees. Specializing in direct-to-film printed apparel and top-notch embroidery, we bring your designs to life with crisp vibrancy. From sports team to businesses, we've got you covered. Our embroidery services offer a classic, high-quality finish. Whether it's clothing or accessories, we customize it all. Serving Beaver, Ohio, and beyond, contact Philip or Kristen Babs at 357-6531 or 395-4905. Visit us on Facebook or email elizabethstees@gmail.com. Elevate your style with Elizabeth's Custom Tees today.
Hungry for something amazing? Sully's in the Valley is now open in Beaver, serving up the best flavors around, from sizzling brick oven pizzas to what might be the best Reuben in Ohio. Every bite is made with top quality, high-grade ingredients, fresh, flavorful, and crafted to perfection. Sully's is your new go-to spot. Come see what everyone's talking about. Sully's in the Valley, now open in Beaver.
Southeast Appalachian Regional Community Health of Ohio is proud to present The Search Project. The Search Project through the Jackson County Health Department is a program designed to decrease the negative impacts of COVID-19 and other public health issues and promote healthy behaviors through the deployment of community health work. The project is funded by CDC and serves 11 counties in southeastern Ohio. For more information, contact the Jackson County Health Department at 740-935-6322.
Are you feeling the chill or battling the heat? Look no further than Austin Heating and Cooling, your one-stop solution for all your HVAC needs. Serving Beaver, Ohio, and beyond, we offer complete residential and light commercial services, including HVAC installation, repairs, and maintenance. But that's not all. Partnered with Village Construction and Septic, we provide comprehensive solutions from walk-in coolers to wood boilers, plumbing, and even camper services. With over 15 years of experience, you can trust us to keep you comfortable all year round. Call Corey Austin at 835-1365 or find us on Facebook. Austin Heating and Cooling, your comfort is our priority.
When every second counts, trust Emergency Medical Transport of Ohio. Covering Scioto, Pike, and Adams County, we're ready for any transport need. 911 emergencies, hospital transfers, dialysis, nursing home transports, and more. Safe, reliable, and always prepared. Our team is dedicated to getting you to where you need to be when you need to be there, because your care is our priority. Emergency Medical Transport of Ohio, ready when you need us. Serving Scioto, Pike, and Adams County. Call today or learn more online.
A proud sponsor of Eastern Pike Local School Sports, Chase Brown Law, LLC is your trusted attorney in Waverly, Ohio. Whether it's real estate, closings, title searches, estate planning, probate, child custody, or divorce, we're here to help. Visit us at 112 West 3rd Street or call 740-947-2176. Chase Brown Law, your partner in navigating life's legal complexities.
Discover the ultimate destination for custom apparel at Elizabeth's Custom Tees. Specializing in direct-to-film printed apparel and top-notch embroidery, we bring your designs to life with crisp vibrancy. From sports team to businesses, we've got you covered. Our embroidery services offer a classic, high-quality finish. Whether it's clothing or accessories, we customize it all. Serving Beaver, Ohio, and beyond, contact Philip or Kristen Babs at 357-6531 or 395-4905. Visit us on Facebook or email elizabethstees@gmail.com. Elevate your style with Elizabeth's Custom Tees today.
You're watching Total Media Sports coverage of the OHSAA Convo Tournament. Don't forget to subscribe for more local sports content.
We're back at the Convocation Center. Ethan Sargent and Cade Williamson here reacting to what was a great first half.
Yeah.
Steubenville and Miami Trace. Right now, the two stars going blow for blow. Adam Guthrie has 13 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And Aiden Davis has been fantastic from behind the arc. He's got 15 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. Cade, what are some things you think Miami Trace can tune up on? Obviously, they only scored 6 points in that second quarter. They're going to have to be better in the third frame.
They went away from Guthrie offensively because of the pressure from Stubenville. like I said about this earlier on in this game, is that Miami Trace doesn't exactly have a true guard. I mean, Bowers is really the only player out there that is listed as a true guard in their starting lineup that has played in this basketball game. Because even Whitaker, who's come off the bench, is listed as a forward. They only have one true guard that handles the basketball. Steubenville has put pressure on them in this basketball game. Their defense, I like the play so far. Will Taylor right now in this basketball game defensively has been more key than I think anything in this game. He's been pesky on the inside. He's poked it away from a handful of the Miami Trace ball handlers. He's poked it away from Guthrie time to time. You're seeing that defensively from Steubenville. They're just all over the place as it currently stands. What I think Miami Trace needs to do is they can't bail out their guards or even the guys that are going to be ball handlers up the floor. You have to make sure that you have 3 guys in the backcourt at all times if you are Miami Trace to help out, because 11 turnovers compared to Steubenville's 0. That's really the big statistic difference in this basketball game right now.
Yeah, that's absolutely the difference.
Is the turnovers. Because Miami Trace, their offense has lived through Guthrie so far, and they've had success with him. When he gets down on the block, nobody's really been able to guard him in this game. And when he's double-teamed and he doesn't turn the ball over, which has only been about maybe 2 times, he kicks it out and finds an open shooter who's been able to hit those threes. That's where Miami Trace has had success. That's where they should continue to roll through their offense. It's just being able to cross the timeline, being able to handle that pressure from their guards, and being able to get it into Guthrie's hands. That's where I think this ball game will come down, is where is Miami Trace going to be able to have success on somebody outside of Guthrie's hands? Because when it's out of his hands, they've struggled. They've struggled a lot in this game so far.
Yeah, they need a secondary score to step up. Sawyers is the closest bet right now. He's got 6 points. Trey Robinette has 5 points. And
that's it. Outside of that, that's their entire scoring.
That's the scoring.
Yeah.
Only 3 guys with points. That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, this is a situation. Well, and you got the 2 free throws made from Whitaker.
Yes. I was gonna say, I thought that added up to 24.
Yes.
Math not my strong suit.
Hey, you got it right there.
Yeah.
I remember too, because I was like, that doesn't add up to 24 either. So I got the Whitaker free throws, but. We've seen what Miami Trace is going to do in this basketball, or what Steubenville is going to do in this basketball game defensively. What are the adjustments going to be from Ben Ackley and his staff heading into the second half? That's where I would like to see what this Miami Trace team can do. I mean, against Warren, they were in a dogfight. They came out in a victory of that, but that's their largest deficit of the year, man. I mean, it's not even close to what has been their largest deficit of the year. I even wonder if they've trailed by double digits this entire year, to be completely honest with you. They're trailing by 8 here at halftime. They were trailing all the way out by 11. That's the largest lead of the game for the Big Red. And Steubenville, they just dominated that second quarter. Miami Trace, I like the way that they've done defensively. It's just that Steubenville's finding the holes. You can't really match up with this team one-on-one because they're the opposite of Miami Trace. They have the speed, not the size. They don't have a guy out there who's a true forward. They're really just all a bunch of guards out there.
It's such an interesting clash because
it is.
Like Steubenville's got all the guards, but not like they don't have a big like Adam Guthrie. And Miami Trace, on the other hand, doesn't really have a guy, like an Aiden Davis or even, one of the other guards
Haney.
like Haney or Taylor who can create and make those opportunities. So it's an interesting stylistic clash, and we'll see what happens here. We'll step aside briefly. Second half action on tap here. You're listening to high school basketball on Total Media Sports.
Hungry for something amazing? Sully's in the Valley is now open in Beaver, serving up the best flavors around, from sizzling brick oven pizzas to what might be the best Reuben in Ohio. Every bite is made with top quality, high-grade ingredients, fresh, flavorful, and crafted to perfection. Sully's is your new go-to spot. Come see what everyone's talking about. Sully's in the Valley, now open in Beaver.
A proud sponsor of Eastern Pike Local School Sports, Chase Brown Law, LLC is your trusted attorney in Waverly, Ohio. Whether it's real estate, closings, title searches, estate planning, probate, child custody, or divorce, we're here to help. Visit us at 112 West 3rd Street or call 740-947-2176. Chase Brown Law, your partner in navigating life's legal complexities.
In life's most challenging moments, turn to the compassionate staff at Cox Burkett Funeral Home in Beaver, Ohio. Whether you're facing an unexpected loss or considering pre-planned arrangements, the team is here to assist you every step of the way. You will be guided through all aspects of the arrangement process with care and understanding. At Cox Burkett Funeral Home in Beaver, they're there to support you in creating a service that honors and celebrates the life of your loved one. Cox Burkett Funeral Home, where compassion meets understanding. Call anytime.
You're watching Total Media Sports coverage of the OHSAA Convo Tournament. Don't forget to subscribe for more local sports content.
Let's roll. Second half action here from the Convocation Center. I'm Ethan Sargent. Cade Williamson is to my left, and we are just about ready for the second frame. It's an 8-point game right now. Steubenville's up by 34-26. Right now, they won that second quarter, by the way, 19-6.
Just finding those mid-ranges, having success in that situation. I want to see if Miami Trace switches up something defensively here. I don't think you need to, but we'll see if they do.
Yeah, I'm interested to see if they make some adjustments. A little bit of half-court pressure here, not too much, though.
Heightened 2-3. They're still sticking with that 2-3 zone that they've ran for most of the game.
They might just be moving up the zone a little bit just to try and quell some of those three-pointers, especially with this guy, Aiden Davis, on the basketball. He got it to Taylor, kicked it to Davis, who got it back into Santino Haney. And inside, nice feed, and there's Bowers.
Easy bucket there. I mean, back up to 10, double-digit lead.
That's the pitfall of moving your zone up, is that it opens up that back door.
Well, that's where they have, Guthrie down there as the anchor.
Now they're in a little bit of trouble. You got to get it over the stripe, and they
10-second
didn't.
Call. 12th turnover in this game for Miami Trace. Still 0 for Steubenville. That's the difference, man. I mean, 12 turnovers compared to 0. Steubenville's just taking care of the basketball. I mean, they're shooting about average here in this basketball game when you look at it from high school standards, but they've taken care of the basketball. That's why they have this lead.
Inside now, it's the three-pointer coming in and cashing it. Aiden Davis, that's the danger man. And he is up to 18 points, and it's a 5-0 run to start the second half from the Big Red. Miami Trace got to get things going here. Try and feed Guthrie, who's at his normal spot. Here he is, looking for the kick out. Nice feed, and nice bucket. Robinette on the finish.
Trey Robinette. Guthrie the assist.
Swinging inside now is Taylor. Nice pass out to Haney. Haney driving inside, pulling up from the free throw line, no good. Gets his own rebound over Guthrie. And now he puts it out, no look. Wiggins for three, no good, and all over the back of the backboard. That was an insane pass. Deserved a better finish. Haney, such a good creator.
Yeah, that's what I like about him. He's the one who handles the basketball, but you said it there, creator. He's able to create his own shots. But what really impressed me there was his ability to get an offensive rebound. And he almost poked it away.
A foul on Haney.
Steubenville faithful do not like that foul.
That's Haney's third.
And neither do the Steubenville radio folks to the right of us. They do not like that call one bit.
His third. First for either team in the half.
So Haney will probably check out of the game here shortly. Not quite yet. He's going to stay in for now. You don't want to pick up a fourth. He's been so good, he's actually leading in rebounds. He's got 5 assists as well. Nice feed inside. Baker for 2. Got it.
Down the lane for 2.
39-30 is the lead right now. Here's another 3 from Davis. No good. And it's rebounded by Robinette. Almost lost it to Bowers. Bowers got it back. Here's Baker into the corner. Sawyers for 3.
Need it.
Bang!
Trace on a bit of a spurt right here.
Absolutely. They got it back to a 2-possession game. It's a 6-point lead for Steubenville. And now right to the hoop. What an attempt. No foul called. Nice rebound, though. Haney's still down.
It's his arm. And Coach Haney cannot stand this right now.
He's furious.
He's barking. And the Miami Trace faithful are wanting.
Still going at the official.
Want a technical.
Haney's going to have to come out of the game. He seems okay, but just need a breather.
He took a rough.
He did take quite a tumble there.
Rough, yeah. Rough on the floor. And the referees now is talking to him, and he's trying to talk.
Furious.
He's trying to talk to his team right now, and the referee just seems to be egging him on a little bit. I think you just got to let him go. Let him go in this situation. He's trying to talk to his team. The referee's still looking at him.
They're still going.
Let him go. Let him go at this situation. He's moved on.
Well, Steubenville's got the basketball underneath the Trace basket. Here's Davis cutting inside, slashing, and Wiggins will get the ball back. And into the game, replacing Haney for the time being, is Adams. Finning inside, Taylor got it.
Great take there from Taylor.
Beautiful.
Will Taylor.
Another one of those guards that's able to create his own shot. As almost a poke away there.
Nearly. Haney is going to check back into the game here in a second. Here's Bowers for three. No good, off back bumper. Fight for the rebound. Davis picks it up. Guthrie tried to poke it away. Couple Trace players tried to poke it away, actually. Here's Taylor in the corner. And they're going to get a blocking foul on Bowers.
Tried to get his body in front of him in time and didn't. Good call.
41-33.
Gage Bowers will foul his second.
Again, when you look at all the shooting metrics, Miami Trace is shooting better than Steubenville, but it's the turnovers right now are the difference.
Like you said, 12 turnovers in this basketball game is the difference. That and I just don't think that Miami Trace has had enough outside opportunities in this game. They've had a couple big ones.
They get the screen here to Haney. No good. And the rebound is secured by Robinette.
And that's what I think Miami Trace is going to need to do is I think they are going to need more outside shooting options. They haven't gone to Guthrie in a while either, and he hasn't worked inside. So he just passed it right back outside.
Yeah, he hasn't got to his spot yet. Now he's going to try looking at how many bodies circle.
Triple team.
Spins outside. It doesn't matter how many, but he couldn't get that. And no, it's off.
I say it's off Guthrie, and the Miami Trace faithful not a fan of that.
That specific referee isn't on anybody's good side right
now. No, he's not.
Because that's the referee that was just talking to Coach Haney on the Steubenville sideline. Now spinning back inside, here is Bowers. He gets it to Davis. Set the screen. Davis driving inside, putting it up. Got the roll.
Back to 10.
Double-digit lead once again.
Got all the way down to 6 for a second for Miami Trace, and then Steubenville answers with 2 twos. Like I said.
And they're doing a great job defensively on Bowers right now. Don't want to pick up another 10-second call. Got it over, did Robinette. Robinette will pull up from 3. No good. Wide open was Sawyers at the corner. Nobody covered the back door.
Great work there to take it back in.
Here's Taylor. Taylor trying to spin by Baker. Baker, good defense to keep him in front of him. Now got Guthrie on Bowers. Bowers outside to Davis. Davis spinning inside, and he fouled.
Yeah. I think they might get Bowers.
They're going to get Bowers for this?
I'm not sure. They haven't whistled a number yet.
If it's Bowers, it's his third.
No, it's
going to be on.
I think it might be Sawyers.
Sky Sawyers.
Yeah, man, that's his first foul. He's got 11 points, this guy Sawyers.
Started to step up. He's been that
other
guy
that second option.
Stepped up and had a bit of scoring in this game.
I mean, Guthrie had those early 10 points, and since then, Steubenville have made the adjustments to slow him down. And now in the corner, wide open. Don't want to leave this guy wide open for 3, but that time he didn't get it to go.
I think he should have gone with a quick pull. I think he took too long to try to get that one.
Sometimes it just messes up your timings. As now Robinette will pull from 3. No good. I think he thought it was good. It bounced around. And now quickly in transition, here comes Steubenville. 3 from Bowers, no good. Oh, good rebound there from the other Bowers. That was Gage Bowers for Trace snagging the rebound. Now there's a fight away. Guthrie on the backdoor cut, stolen away. Haney with a great job defensively. Haney going straight to the cup. Now he'll dish it out. Davis, will he miss this time? No, he won't.
13 points it goes again. Out to 11 again. 13-11's where Steubenville's kept it with their largest leads of the game.
They're just staying one step ahead of Trace right now as, again, they can't find Guthrie, and there's another turnover. Back the other way, and no, Baker does a good job, but he throws it out of bounds. He got the poke away, had it for a second, but his momentum was taking him out of bounds. So he had to try and throw it back towards somebody, and it just came in. Now Guthrie will check out of the game here for a moment, maybe just to make some adjustments here. I think that's what the substitution's going to be. I think an assistant coach or somebody on the sideline is going to talk to him and switch up the momentum, because whatever they're doing right now is not working for Guthrie. As there's another poke away, Baker takes a tumble.
Almost a turnover.
Haney with the fake off the back.
Got it!
Oh,
What a bucket! Back up to 13. What an inbound!
crafty from Santino Haney. And now he pokes it away. Who's it going to be? Look at him, he's fired up.
Hustle in this game
Yeah.
and scrappiness. That's why I think Steubenville has been leading this game. They are a scrappier team. They are out hustling Miami Trace in this basketball game. I mean, you see Guthrie on the bench right now. He's gone scoreless for what seems like a full quarter and a half of this basketball game. They haven't got him inside the block because they're triple teaming him. Just a great game plan.
They're basically telling Miami Trace to beat us elsewhere.
Yeah, it's been a great game plan today by Steubenville. It's almost like a situation where Coach Haney, he's shown his experience of his 17th season.
Yeah, Luke Armstrong is into the game now for the Panthers. He's that 7th guy off the bench. And now inbounding this will be the other substitute, Cade Whitaker. Now it's Robinette, a guy that they need to get going. Robinette driving inside, lost the handle, and it's off of Robinette. Steubenville has possession of the basketball again.
We're getting deeper into this game, and Steubenville right now, it just seems like everything is shifted their way.
Trace had that little spurt of momentum, got it down to a 2-score game, and since then, Steubenville have had them on the strings. And
what
Taylor
a take! Will Taylor
eases by Baker, and Will Taylor puts it into the bucket. And Miami Trace down by 15 now.
They're going to need somebody to step up here with Guthrie on the bench.
Yeah. Driving inside, there's Robinetti, doesn't get it to go. Rebound secured eventually by Wiggins.
Numbers.
Here in transition, Wiggins to the cup, tried the behind the back. Taylor's right there, he didn't get it, and then Haney wide open at the back door.
Need a timeout there from Miami Trace. Well called from Coach Ackley. They need it. Steubenville running in this basketball game. 17-point lead for the Big Red.
Love it. It's been a fantastic one, and it's a full timeout. 17-point lead for Steubenville. We'll step aside as you're listening to high school basketball on Total Media Sports.
Are you feeling the chill or battling the heat? Look no further than Austin Heating and Cooling, your one-stop solution for all your HVAC needs. Serving Beaver, Ohio and beyond, we offer complete residential and light commercial services, including HVAC installation, repairs, and maintenance. But that's not all. Partnered with Village Construction and Septic, we provide comprehensive solutions from walk-in coolers to wood boilers, plumbing, and even camper services. With over 15 years of experience, you can trust us to keep you comfortable all year round. Call Corey Austin at 835-1365 or find us on Facebook. Austin Heating and Cooling, your comfort is our priority.
When every second counts, trust Emergency Medical Transport of Ohio. Covering Scioto, Pike, and Adams County, we're ready for any transport need. 911 emergencies, hospital transfers, dialysis, nursing home transports, and more. Safe, reliable, and always prepared. Our team is dedicated to getting you to where you need to be when you need to be there, because your care is our priority. Emergency Medical Transport of Ohio, ready when you need us. Serving Scioto, Pike, and Adams County. Call today or learn more online.
Is in danger of becoming a 1.
And the season.
And that would be the season done.
Yeah. I mean, that's more of what I'd be concerned is you're playing for your life right now. You're trailing by the largest mark of the entire season. What's your adversity for this team? You've led and won every game.
And there's another turnover. Back the other way. Davis with the feet inside.
That's
and
Steubenville's first
turnover.
Right there.
Yeah, that was Hinton, who lost the handle underneath the basket. Davis gives him a high five. Big Red faithful showing out as well. That's into Robinson now. Robinette's got it back. That was Armstrong, sorry. Now here is Armstrong on the basketball. Needs some help. Davis with tight defense. He's got to get rid of it. Now he just chucks it, and Guthrie couldn't clear it.
Good defense, man.
Great defense. It's been so well drilled.
That's where it's been for Steubenville in this game. That's the most impressive thing to me is the defense of their guards. They're in your face. They're giving you ball
pressure. Have a second.
Yeah.
There's the kiss-off. Bowers for 3, no good. And nobody got the rebound until Robinette somehow was able to snag it. They'll get a foul on Hinton underneath the basket.
See, I guess they kind of have to call a foul there, but he was diving for the basketball and lost his footing. I don't know. a foul is the best call there, but I guess it's just because Robinette collapsed over top of him.
Yeah.
Just got to roll with it.
51.8 seconds to go in this third quarter. Again, Miami Trace led by 5 at the end of the first quarter. And since then, Steubenville have just taken a stranglehold on this game. And another throwaway, another turnover.
That's 16 now from Miami Trace. 16 turnovers compared to Steubenville's 1.
Wow. You talk about stats that matter.
That's the biggest one right now.
That is a stat that absolutely matters. Haney will control the basketball up the court for Steubenville with this 17-point lead. Miami Trace are going to have to put together a special fourth quarter if they want to preserve their undefeated season. Haney got being defended by Armstrong, and now they get it all the way in the corner to Davis. Davis at the top of the key, swings it back outside to Bowers. 20 seconds to go, and now they'll just hold, you think. Haney's got the basketball. He's got Whitaker as his primary defender. Whitaker trying to show him to the left. Now he sets the screen. Now Guthrie's on him. He spins around him. Taking it inside. Driving, cutting.
Almost
nearly an and one. It was a great take. Just couldn't quite get the last roll that he needed there. And instead, he will go to the line for 2. We're on real triple-double watch here. He's got 8 points, 6 assists, and 8 rebounds.
A couple of his rebounds have been offensive in this game for Haney.
Again, he's one of the shorter players on the court, too, as he sinks the first free throw.
I think he might actually be the shortest player. He's the only guy out there who's under 6 feet tall. Yeah. I mean, the only one that's technically shorter now checking in will be Chamir Adams. He's the only one that is shorter than Haney on the floor.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of from our first game, or was that our second game? The Schweitzer kid from
Schweikart,
yeah.
Last
North
game,
Adams.
From North Adams, yes.
Similar stature, honestly, similar players in a lot of ways. He'll check out of the game now, Will Haney. 2.4. Miami Trace will chuck up some sort of half-court heave.
Jeremiah Hinton also returning for Aiden Davis.
Got to try and get something here. And here comes the full court chuck. And it doesn't hit anything.
Wide left.
That's the third period. The score, Steubenville 54, Miami Trace 35.
54-35. 19-point lead for the Big Red. And
When every second counts, trust Emergency Medical Transport of Ohio, covering Scioto.
Season. We'll find out in this fourth quarter. You're listening to high school basketball on Total Media Sports.
Hungry for something amazing? Sully's in the Valley is now open in Beaver, serving up the best flavors around, from sizzling brick oven pizzas to what might be the best Reuben in Ohio. Every bite is made with top quality, high-grade ingredients, fresh, flavorful, and crafted to perfection. Sully's is your new go-to spot. Come see what everyone's talking about. Sully's in the Valley, now open in Beaver.
Discover the ultimate destination for custom apparel at Elizabeth's Custom Tees. Specializing in direct-to-film printed apparel and top-notch embroidery, we bring your designs to life with crisp vibrancy. From sports team to businesses, we've got you covered. Our embroidery services offer a classic, high-quality finish. Whether it's clothing or accessories, we customize it all. Serving Beaver, Ohio, and beyond, contact Philip or Kristen Babs at 357-6531 or 395-4905. Visit us on Facebook or email elizabethstees@gmail.com. Elevate your style with Elizabeth's Custom Tees today.
8 minutes. It's all Miami Trace has left, and they need to go on a run. Got to find a way back into this ball game. They're down right now by 19 points, their largest deficit faced all season long. 54-35 is the lead right now for Steubenville, and it's just been that relentless defense there. Even Davis, even though he's unsuccessful in the steal, that's been what's confounded this Trace offense. Now in the corner for 3, they need it, and that's way off, but Baker's able to get the rebound and score.
They needed that rebound there in that situation, did Miami Trace. In this basketball game, down the stretch, Guthrie's been very quiet.
Yeah.
His 13 points all
he
came
had
in the
10
first
points,
half.
almost spawned in the game
Yes.
with 10 points. And
Yes.
since then, it's been very quiet.
Locked down, all locked down. They've kept the ball on the outside. They've gone away from what works for them. And
Now Guthrie has to step up here and get him out. They get him out of the restricted area.
This is what you want to do here. Now he's going to get whistled
Now
for
he
a foul,
fouls.
his third. So he's in trouble now. That's the thing about Guthrie, is that he's also just sat down in the paint. Obviously, Bowers isn't a crazy shooter for the outside for Steubenville, but when you bring him out like that, it's easier to get by him. I mean, yeah, he's shifty for a guy that's 6'7" and as big as he is, but still, I mean, you're playing with a guy on the outside that doesn't play on the outside, period.
Now Steubenville going back to work offensively. They're going to
Drain clock here.
they're basically in drain clock mode. Kind of like in football when you're the offense, you've got the ball up 2 scores, and you don't want to give the other team the ball. It's kind of what Steubenville's doing here. Trace's going to have to foul soon. Now they'll go to the basket.
Good
Beautiful
pass.
ball movement,
Good
but
block.
rejection.
Block there from
Bowers did a great job there to get back, not foul as well. It will stay with Steubenville. 6:55 to play.
Well, Steubenville, obviously, if they're going to play keep away, you'd want them to.
Now wide open in the corner for 3 is Davis, in and out. And now on the putback attempt, Taylor was fouled, so he'll go to the line for 2.
Got to block out there. I mean, when you got a size advantage as much as Miami Trace does, Steubenville shouldn't be out rebounding you on the offensive glass the way that they've been able to do. They've done that this evening.
Yeah, I agree with that one.
Especially Haney, Taylor, all the smaller guys out there. They've been just scrapping for offensive rebounds. Just hustle, man.
First free throw is good.
That's what I like about the Steubenville team, and that's why, once again, goes back to the thing we said earlier, Ethan, where I think the hustle for this team, I think that this team wants it a lot. Like, you can see the heart that not that Miami Trace doesn't, obviously, but you can see the heart that Steubenville is playing for in this basketball game, scrapping for every single
Taylor got
inch.
both free throws. As he's got 13 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists to his credit. Now inside, got to get out of each other's way. Now Baker gets it out to Sawyers. He'll try the 3, no good. Rebound, fought for, and eventually snagged by Haney. Haney going way across court, back the other way, inside to Taylor, and 1, and the foul.
And as the great Dean Martin, a Steubenville native, said, that's amore.
Sky Salyers with that foul, his second, team third. Bonus.
I didn't realize Dean Martin was from Steubenville.
You don't realize how many people have actually been in Steubenville.
Yeah.
A lot of members of the Wu-Tang Clan actually were in Steubenville for a good bit of their lives.
Wow.
Yeah.
New York guys.
Yeah, New York guys.
Yeah. Three-pointer is made. Well, the three-point play is secured, and it's a 22-point lead now for Steubenville, 59-34. And Miami Trace on borrowed time now as they almost lose the ball. Now they do lose the ball, and instead Guthrie picks it up,
Good
and
pass.
Sawyer's at the back door to secure the 2.
Yeah, and you're going to need turnovers here if you're Miami Trace. You're going to need to force turnovers from Steubenville.
Which is
at this
something
point in
that
the
they
game.
just haven't done in this game.
The guard play from Steubenville has been elite. That's what I really want to talk about right now as we have time to speak about it for a second here. The guards for Steubenville have been very impressive.
Including this guy. Cruise into the hoop. He didn't get the rebound. Taylor still fighting for it. Haney grabs another rebound. Still not secured.
Taylor.
And again, Taylor gets the rebound. He stepped out of bounds, though.
No, timeout. Steubenville
No,
got the timeout.
he got a timeout.
Yeah,
Yes,
Steubenville
good call.
got the timeout.
20-point lead.
You got
And those are the sort of plays that win you district titles right there. Full timeout. We'll step aside as well. 59-39. Steubenville leads it. You're listening to high school basketball on Total Media Sports.
When every second counts, trust Emergency Medical Transport of Ohio. Covering Scioto, Pike, and Adams County, we're ready for any transport need. 911 emergencies, hospital transfers, dialysis, nursing home transports, and more. Safe, reliable, and always prepared. Our team is dedicated to getting you to where you need to be when you need to be there, because your care is our priority. Emergency Medical Transport of Ohio, ready when you need us. Serving Scioto, Pike, and Adams County. Call today or learn more online. In life's most challenging moments, turn to the compassionate staff at Cox Burkett Funeral Home in Beaver, Ohio. Whether you're facing an unexpected loss or considering pre-planned arrangements, the team is here to assist you every step of the way. You will be guided through all aspects of the arrangement process with care and understanding. At Cox Burkett Funeral Home in Beaver, they're there to support you in creating a service that honors and celebrates the life of your loved one. Cox Burkett Funeral Home, where compassion meets understanding. Call anytime.
Back at the Convocation Center in Athens, we got a district final here between Steubenville and Miami Trace. Oh, Haney did it again off the back. That time it wasn't as successful as the first time. And now going back the other way, offensive foul. Wiggins able to get the foul off of Bowers. That is Bowers' third foul. 3 for Miami Trace with 3 fouls. Bowers with 3, as well as Robinette and Guthrie.
And as we get closer to the end of this game, obviously we want to look ahead for whichever team pulls this out. Obviously it's favoring Steubenville currently. The winner faces Bishop Hartley out of Columbus.
There's a steal. That's the second turnover of the game by Steubenville. Baker goes the other way and cashes it.
This is where you can't get too conservative if you're Steubenville. Still have to make sure you're playing, but
because there's a little bit of half-court pressure here from the Panthers. They swing it around. Here's Bowers. He had a wide-open look. Passed it up. Now nice cut inside. Bowers missed the layup, and the rebound bounces to Guthrie. Back the other way goes Baker. Baker got it to Robinette. Robinette gets it to Bowers. Bowers for 3. Got it.
From deep for the triple.
this is where playing conservative starts to bite you a little bit in the back. Here's where Steubenville has to be.
Quick little spurt there from Trace. There's the shot from Taylor, no good.
Tough shot. That was looking for a foul, didn't
almost,
get it.
Wiggins almost stole it away. Now here goes Bowers the other way, into the corner. Three from Robinette. Bang!
Little run here for Trace. It's not over.
Miami Trace not going away.
12-point deficit. It was all the way up to 20 at one point. Steubenville playing on their heels here. Almost a turnover, finally a foul. That'll be in the bonus. That'll put them in the bonus.
Ooh. Robinette ripped the ball away there from Haney for a second.
It's getting a little chippy down there.
It is.
Guy Salyers with the foul, his third.
So a quick 8-0 run gets Trace back to within touching distance. But now Steubenville shooting free throws the rest of the way with 4:17 to play in this ball game.
And this is a good shooting free throw team. They shoot over 70%, over that 70% clip as a team collectively.
Wow.
They've done that collectively today as they've gone.
Haven't been to the line too much.
8 for 9 as a total. They've shot more than Miami Trace has in this game, as they're trying to make sure that they have the foul right on.
Yeah, I think they got it on Robinette, which would be his fourth.
Yeah, if it is on Robinette.
Double bonus, Santino Haney.
No, I think they're going to keep it on Salyers.
If it's on Salyer, it's his third. So now all 4 of the 5 starters for Miami Trace have 3 fouls. So I got to be careful. There's the first free throw down. And that's the other thing you think about here, especially when you're going to have to start fouling here down the stretch.
It's going to be tough. I mean,
yeah.
Like I said, they're now 9 for 10 from the charity stripe as Steubenville in this game. They've shot well from that free throw line.
Second free throw is good as well. Back to a 14-point lead. Trace pushing the pace now.
Going to have to.
Yeah, they hit a couple of threes. Sawyer gets it into Guthrie. Guthrie spinning, looking, finally on the board in the second half. It's his first points since the second quarter. And Miami Trace back to a 12-point deficit, almost stolen away there by Bowers. And now Santino Haney will check back out. Get it to Davis. Davis in the corner to Wiggins. Wiggins inside to Davis. Nice spin. Got it to
Taylor. And he'll be fouled there by Bowers.
Bowers came flying in. That will be Bowers' fourth.
They wanted to travel on Davis. I don't think it was a travel. I think it was a good move. He only used that pivot foot, didn't put the ball on the floor. I don't think it was a travel in that situation.
So Taylor will shoot free throws. 3:47 to go.
And another interesting thing to note is the winner of this game only has a day off, Ethan. They're back in action Tuesday night.
Oh, wow.
At, I believe, at 8 o'clock, the second game of the region. Talk about a region here.
Yeah.
You've got St. Francis de Sales out of Columbus, who just upset this past week. They upset a very, very talented team in Bishop Watterson on their district title. And then moving forward, you have Louisville, who is arguably, a lot of people think, can win the Division III state title. Then you have Bishop Hartley, who plays the winner of this game. A lot of people think they can win a state title this year. Plus, you have these two teams who are very talented as well. Also, one seeds.
Yeah, very, very talented region as the first free throw is no good. Very, very talented.
Region 11.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, really good. Always a good area in terms of in just all the sports, football and basketball, as well as baseball. Always good. You get a lot of those Columbus schools in with some of the best down here in Southeast Ohio.
And even out east with Steubenville, too. I mean.
Yeah. His first free throw is no good for Taylor. Second free throw is made. Lead back up to 13 now for the Panthers. Cross-court pass. Bowers able to keep it in just about. Guthrie needs some help. Here's Robinette in the corner for three. No good off back bumper. Baker's fighting for the rebound. He does a good job to secure it. Into Guthrie. Now it's back to Robinette. Bowers will pull from three and drill it.
Back to 10.
It's a triple.
We got
Miami Trace just hanging around. It looked like they could be dead in the water. Instead, they are fighting back. 10-point game. 30-second timeout. We'll step aside briefly. You're listening to high school basketball on Total Media Sports.
Are you feeling the chill or battling the heat? Look no further than Austin Heating and Cooling, your one-stop solution for all your HVAC needs. Serving Beaver, Ohio and beyond, we offer complete residential and light commercial services, including HVAC installation, repairs, and maintenance. But that's not all. Partner with Village Construction and Septic, we provide comprehensive solutions from walk-in coolers to wood boilers, plumbing, and even camper services. With over 15 years of experience, you can trust us to keep you comfortable all year round. Call Corey Austin at 835-1365 or find us on Facebook. Austin Heating and Cooling, your comfort is our priority.
You're watching Total Media Sports coverage of the OHSAA Convo Tournament. Don't forget to subscribe for more local sports content.
.324 to go, and Steubenville leads by 10. They threatened to leave Trace in the rearview mirror, but the Panthers have clawed their way back to make this a contest again. The lead has not been single digits since, they get a turnover in the front court. Putting it up, and no good. Sawyers couldn't get it to go, and that's a brutal swing there for Miami Trace when they thought they stole a possession away. Sawyers couldn't get the rebound to fall. And now Haney's got it.
I don't think you need to play too much keep away here. If they're going to give you an open bucket on the inside and you've got a numbers advantage, take it if you're Steubenville.
Yeah, here's Wiggins. He's trying to take advantage.
There you
now
go.
They swing it back to Haney.
There you go.
Davis at the logo. There's that pressure. Got to be careful. In the corner now. Haney's got it. Picks up the dribble, swings it to Bowers. Back to Haney. They're going to have to think about fouling soon, and they do. And they get Haney to go to the line. Haney's been great from the free throw line as well.
That's his fifth.
Haney, I mean, what a performance from him. Only a sophomore, as I talked about a couple times in the broadcast.
Yeah, really
already.
talented basketball player.
I mean, he already has a double-double in rebounds, and he's the shortest guy on the floor right now. And he has a double-double with rebounds.
Wow.
He's the only guy out there on the floor that is not above the 6-foot mark, as well as Davis. Him and Davis are both 5'11", but
yeah.
As I think that'll be Bowers'. Is that his fifth? No, it's
if it was on Bowers, it would have been his fifth.
I believe that's the case. He'll check out of the game.
Yeah. If that was his fifth, if that was a foul on Bowers, he's done.
So it was on him, so
yeah.
He is done.
That's a tough loss. He hits big shots there down the stretch, couple of threes as Haney hits the first free throw. Lead is up to 11.
He's also their only true guard. I mean, they've got Luke Armstrong out there who's listed as a guard on this roster as well, but Bowers is really their only true listed guard that's got quality playing time in this game. Not that we haven't seen Armstrong, obviously, but he's been
limited a little bit in
to
the first
about 4 or 5 minutes.
Haney sinks them both.
Only 2 misses from the charity stripe from
Yeah, they've been great. Maybe Valley could take some lessons.
Turnover.
There's a turnover. Haney steals it away. And all that momentum Trace had just a second ago feels like it's gone.
Timeout, Steubenville, 30 seconds.
It was that turnover that they forced and not being able to get that
was
bucket.
Just a brutal roll there to not be able to get that. As we'll step aside. Quick timeout here in the convo. 64-52. Steubenville leads it. You're listening to high school basketball on Total Media Sports.
Hungry for something amazing? Sully's in the Valley is now open in Beaver, serving up the best flavors around, from sizzling brick oven pizzas to what might be the best Reuben in Ohio. Every bite is made with top quality, high grade ingredients, fresh, flavorful, and crafted to perfection. Sully's is your new go-to spot. Come see what everyone's talking about. Sully's in the Valley, now open in Beaver. You're watching Total Media Sports coverage of the OHSAA Convo Tournament. Don't forget to subscribe for more local sports content.
Convocation Center, the place to be this weekend. Of course, we still got 2 more games coming up. One at 6, one at 8. We've got Division 7 is where we swing our eyes to next. We've got a great one coming up next. I'm really excited. South Webster taking on Fairfield. Little SOC versus SHC battle.
Yeah, rematch of last year's regional semifinal between those two teams.
Yeah, should be a good one there. And then the nightcap will be Portsmouth Notre Dame in search of a first district title in quite a while.
Them and Manchester, both of them, I think it's been a while.
Against Manchester, pulled the upset on a very good Southern squad in the last round. So
Foul charge number 23.
they foul
Robinette, his
again
fourth.
on Robinette. Robinette's 4th foul. That's going to be the tough part here for Miami Trace. They've got a couple
Hayden
guys
Davis
in here
at the
now.
line.
Bryson Yeoman is in the game now. He's got some very colorful shoes on. But they kind of need him to foul. They need him to make those fouls happen so that
have an opportunity to get any type of offense in, especially with Guthrie, who was checked out. I mean, he has 3, and another notable with fouls is Robinette with 4.
Yep.
So
and already lost. You already lost a freshman Bowers for the game with his fouls. Second free throw is good. They were both sunk, and it's a 14-point lead again. Just when Trace were threatening to get back in this game, Steubenville rip off a quick little run to go back out in front. Almost lost there. Baker gets it back. Sawyers has it. Gets it into Guthrie. Guthrie had it poked away. Now Sawyers tried to fall on it, and it's poked away by
Taylor.
I don't know how he kept that in. He was like stumbling down the court essentially, but he managed to keep it. 2 minutes and 3 seconds to play.
Not the guy you want to foul.
And they foul Davis.
Not the guy you want to foul.
He's got 25 points. Been a little bit quieter in this second half as opposed to those loud three-pointers he hit in the first.
Still, I mean,
he's still been fantastic, 100%.
Him, Haney, and Taylor. That trio guard
Yep.
group of theirs is electric overall.
Really good.
With the way that they're able to play. Higgins has been more of a supporting cast guy. He's hit a 3 in
First
this
free
ball
throw,
game.
no
His
good.
First one was missed. Before that, or excuse me, now they are 15 for 18 from the line today at Steubenville.
Davis' second free throw is good this time. Sawyers will inbound. It's a 15-point lead. Trace also had turnovers on back-to-back possessions, which is just backbreaking. And almost
another one,
now
yes.
they do have another one. Haney pokes it away. Robinette was too loose with the basketball there. Haney dumps it off to Bowers and gets it back.
They got 4
Now
guys
they got the trap.
all the way up trying to foul.
And
See if it's on Guthrie. It is
on Guthrie. That's his fourth.
Adam Guthrie, his 4th.
the adjustments that Steubenville made after that opening quarter, where Guthrie really had his way. Guthrie had 10 points. 10 of the first 12 points from Miami Trace were scored by Adam Guthrie, and it was like, uh-oh, he's about to put up monster stats.
They forced him to put the ball on the floor and dribble a bit, or at least try to dribble a bit. That's what they forced turnovers.
Yeah.
I mean, 19 turnovers forced from Steubenville compared to only 4 themselves. You're going to win 9 times out of 10 if you're able to do that. I guess we can see why this team averages about 13 steals a game.
Yeah, Haney made the first, and he sinks the second. Miami Trace got a minute and 48 seconds, and they got to go fast. Sawyer's bringing it up the floor, almost lost it. Again, Haney with the poke. There's a three from way downtown. That was no good. Now back in the corner, Robinette for three. That looked like it was deflected. It hit off a couple of things, and eventually it's secured. And Guthrie smartly doesn't hack at it, and now Steubenville starting to feel it in that corner.
Taylor's got a smile on his face right now. Haney comes and gives him a hug. They know what's going on here. Higgins says, hey, give me the basketball.
Is furious. He's losing his mind. I think Miami Trace are kind of admitting defeat as well. As now, the bench is going to get emptied here for Steubenville.
Yeah, I mean, 23-0, and right now trailing by 15 in a district final. That's just a tough way to go out if you're a Panther. And Coach Haney comes up and he's giving his guys a bunch of
now Coach is happy. Now Coach can celebrate. He wasn't. I don't think he was too happy with his guys like hugging each other and being on the court.
I mean, there was about a minute and 40 seconds left.
Yeah.
But I guess that undefeated team mark in the state of Ohio will drop down to three.
Yep. Who are they?
Trying to think.
I think is it St. Vincent St. Mary?
I'm not sure. I'll check into that.
Yeah, we'll look at halftime as Steubenville emptied the bench. Few guys in the game now. You've got Ryan Simon's in the game. Guthrie snags another rebound, and that'll get him into a double-double to finish up what was a fantastic year for him. Baker misses the three. And Steubenville will go back the other way. This is Hinton, who we did see a little bit earlier in the game. Hinton will dribble it out. Davis hyping up the fans in the stands. And they'll pass it around, and that will do it. The Steubenville Big Red come to Athens and knock off the previously unbeaten Miami Trace Panthers 69-52. And it comes off the back of fantastic guard play, Kate, as you mentioned. Aiden Davis, Will Taylor, Santino Haney, all fantastic. And Steubenville is heading to the Sweet 16.
And they will await yet another very talented squad in Bishop Hartley. The Hawks were district champions last year, made a pretty decent run themselves, but now the only undefeated teams, as I try to look down, we got all three of them right now. Let's read them out.
Columbus East is one. I do
Columbus
remember
Academy.
that.
Columbus
Yeah,
Academy.
no, sorry. Columbus Academy.
It is Columbus Academy, Russia, and Patrick Henry are the three undefeated teams remaining in the state of Ohio. And they all won district titles. Russia, obviously, the small school powerhouse. A lot of people think they can go deep in Division 7. Columbus Academy in Division 5. They just won a district title yesterday. And then Patrick Henry, almost another
and the Big Red faithful, loud and proud. And Miami Trace couldn't finish the job.
Your attention to center court.
As Steubenville moving on. We will now send it down to Lou Horvath for the trophy presentation. We'll be back to wrap things up post-game.
So far for the Panthers of Miami Trace, making it all the way here to the Convocation Center. As I call your name, please come forward. Matthew Bernard. Dane Witt. Cade Whitaker. Luke Armstrong. Carter Davidson. Ty Huffman. Bryson Yeoman. Avery Bennett. Evan Parsley. Connor Napier. And your starters. Strong game, you know he will be back. Your freshman Gage Bowers. He'll also come back. Julian Baker. Also going to be a returner for you, Big Adam Guthrie. And your senior starters, Trey Robinette and Sky Salyers. Head coach Ben Ackley and his staff. district runner-up trophy is the property of the Panthers. And now, from across the river to Fallen Speed down to Mingo Junction, here they are, your district champs, the Big Red of Steubenville. As I call your name, please come forward. Jermaine Moore. Braden Edwards. Maddox Gullen. Josiah Ray. Samuel Boney. Shamir Adams. Landon Bowers. Jeremiah Hinton. And your starters, Will Taylor. Cole Bowers. Trevon Wiggins. And your dynamic scorer, Santino Haney. And the man with all the points on the court, Aiden Davis. Head coach, Mike Haney and his staff. Christian Suarez as well. And the trophy belongs to the Big Red and the OVAC. Unofficial scoring in the game. Chris Miami Trace. Gage Bowers with 6 for Julian Baker, 13 for Sky Salyers, 10 for Trey Robinette, Adam Guthrie at 15, 2 for Kate Whitaker. For Steubenville, Will Taylor with 17, 8 for Cole Bowers, Trevon Wiggins with 2, 16 for Santino Haney, and leading all scorers with 26 points, Aiden Davis.
Discover the ultimate destination for custom apparel at Elizabeth's Custom Tees. Specializing in direct-to-film printed apparel and top-notch embroidery, we bring your designs to life with crisp vibrancy. From sports team to businesses, we got you covered. Our embroidery services offer a classic, high-quality finish. Whether it's clothing or accessories, we customize it all. Serving Beaver, Ohio, and beyond, contact Philip or Kristen Babs at 357-6531 or 395-4905. Visit us on Facebook or email elizabethstees@gmail.com. Elevate your style with Elizabeth's Custom Tees today.
You're watching Total Media Sports coverage of the OHSAA Convo Tournament. Don't forget to subscribe for more local sports content.
Back in the Convocation Center, the final score, as it reads up there on the scoreboard, 69-52. The Big Red of Steubenville come down to Athens and knock off the previously unbeaten Miami Trace Panthers. I'm Ethan Sergeant Cade Williamson here to my left. Cade, that was a really, really interesting battle of styles.
Yep.
With a lot of really great guards for Steubenville, and then you have an elite big and Adam Guthrie for Miami Trace, and it's the Big Red and the guards come out on top.
Yeah, I mean, they were scrappy all night long. They crashed the boards offensively, got a lot of offensive rebounds. The one guy I want to talk about is Haney. I mean, as a sophomore and really out there as one of the smallest guys on the court, he was crashing the boards left, right, and center was Haney. Finished with a double-double in rebounds tonight. I believe he finished with 12 or 14 points with a couple of those free throws. Yes, he was.
Yeah.
He was. He led the way, Aiden Davis led the way. I believe he dropped 27 this evening for Steubenville. Led the way for the Big Red is Davis. You can see why he's moving on and playing basketball at the next level for West Liberty, but obviously it's a tough way to end the season if you're Miami Trace. Still looking for that first district title since 1998. For them, Steubenville, their first, I believe, since 2019 for the Big Red. Last time they won, they beat John Glenn back when it was 4 divisions and in Division 2. But, Guthrie led the way with points for Miami Trace, 15 points for him. He had a double-double with 10 rebounds, had a pretty solid game overall.
Yeah, but Steubenville did such a great job at limiting his abilities. He had 10 of the first 12 points in the game for Miami Trace. And then after that, it was just they shut him down. Really, plain and simple.
Turnovers was the other big
thing. They did such a great job.
Yeah, 4 turnovers for Steubenville the entire game. All of them came in the second half. Miami Trace in that basketball game, 19 turnovers. That's the difference of this basketball
100%.
game. They handled the basketball well. They had the ability of the guards to handle the basketball well. And I'm very intrigued to see how this team is going to play on Tuesday against Bishop Hartley.
It's a great game.
It will be a great game. Up there, obviously if you're a fan of basketball in the state of Ohio, up there in the Expo Center, they're finally playing basketball up there again. Division III kicks it off on Tuesday as Bishop Hartley against Steubenville, and then the earlier game before that, Louisville and St. Francis de Sales. What a region.
Yeah.
What a region there.
What a fantastic region. Of course, we're not done here at the competition
No, we are not.
We've got 3 games down, 2 more still to come. We shift our focus down to Division 7 next. Really good matchup coming up between South Webster and Fairfield-Leesburg. But until then, it shouldn't be too long, but we'll step aside here on this stream. Make sure to tune in to our next streams. You can get the notifications live on YouTube when they come out. For Kane Williamson, I'm Ethan Sargent saying so long for now from the Convo. We'll catch you in about 20-30 minutes when we get this awesome South Webster versus Fairfield-Leesburg matchup. We'll catch you then. Have a good one.